People at the Jersey Shore are bracing for the next round of this nor'easter. Our Ryan Hughes is in North Wildwood with the latest there.
This is one of the lowest spots in North Wildwood, and some water is still pooled up in the street. Floodwaters continue to invade neighborhoods, and the concern for many people living here is the next high tide about an hour and a half away. Gusty winds continue to push several inches of water across streets and onto sidewalks near homes as this strong nor'easter continues to cause problems down the shore.
You get a little anxious every time I look at the door when the water comes up higher and higher and higher, and you just hope it stops.
Diane Bambino and her husband Nino have lived on 2nd Avenue near the bay in North Wildwood for 15 years. They've ridden out several storms before and say their home has never flooded. But they grew more concerned Sunday evening after seeing the water on their street rise past the first step of their neighbor's home.
I hope the water starts going down before the next high tide. It might not, but we're lucky.
Several hours after the first high tide, water filled the beach and it was almost up to the boardwalk at Lincoln Avenue. From 2nd to 7th Avenues, many neighborhoods near the Back Bay remain flooded as the city braces for the next high tide.
So if we don't get all the water out before the tide starts coming in, that really risks the chance of what's called stacking, where the predicted high tide could get higher than forecast because the tide didn't go all the way out.
High water vehicles sit parked outside the North Wildwood Fire Department. Mayor Patrick Rosanello says crews are staffed through the night and ready to respond in case conditions get worse.
The unexpected flooding into homes, we've experienced that in the past. It's pretty concerning for residents, obviously, but we're prepared for that if that happens.
And the mayor is encouraging anyone living in a low-lying area to move your car before going to bed. If not, he says you may regret it in the morning. In North Wildwood, Ryan Hughes, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Thank you, Ryan. And we also checked on the conditions in Cape May this afternoon. There was some minor flooding in the area of Elmira Street and Venice Avenue. That area is near the Acme supermarket. Now, we're told it often floods in that spot, and the police chief says his concerns tonight are the wind gusts and the next high tide. You can see waves under the Margate Pier tonight. It's one of several towns that saw streets flood earlier today. Now the town is getting ready for more. CBS Philadelphia's Alicia Roberts is there tonight.
We're here in Margate City, where officials are bracing for impact overnight. Here along Amherst Avenue, which is adjacent to the bay, businesses have closed early due to the weather and have sandbagged their doors, bracing for the potential for flooding. This shore town already saw flooding earlier today, prompting officials to close many of the streets up and down Margate City.
It was about noon, right at the opening of our parking lot as you're coming down Ventnor Ave. It's real flooded. Like, it was almost like about an inch or 2 inches of water.
It flooded on the back streets when I was coming in, and everyone was getting like stranded. It was like one of those like sketchy you see and you're like, ooh, do I go through that or not? So everyone came to the main road. But yeah, it's crazy. The waves on the beach are getting really high, getting really rapid.
Now officials say with high tide scheduled at 12:55 a.m., they are going to have a long night ahead, keeping a very close eye on the conditions here in Margate City. Alicia Roberts, CBS News, Philadelphia.